show your daddy that you love him?
If your dad was a superhero, what superhero would he be?
Flash.
And why?
Because he runs fast. He's fat.
Junior, if your dad was a superhero, what superhero would he be?
Flash.
Why?
Because he's fast on the table.
Oh!
DJ Prey.
What's your favorite thing to do with your grandpa?
Play soccer.
If your dad was a superhero, what superhero would that be and why?
I think my dad would be Superman because he's strong and he's really fast.
When things need to get fixed around the house, would you say your husband is a Mr. Fix-It or does he call the handyman?
He calls the handyman.
What are some things that you think your dad is great at?
He's great at cooking and he's really funny.
If your dad was a superhero, what superhero would he be?
I would probably have to say Superman. Because
Why?
Superman is the best superhero and he can do all things when it comes to people he loves and cares about.
What do you like to do with your dad?
Play.
How many times does it take for Brother Curtis to try to fix something before he calls for help?
You know what? Brother Curtis is a Mr. Fix-It, so he rarely has to call for help. He will get on the internet, he will search, he will read, and then he'll go and fix it because he is a Mr. Fix-It.
If you could do anything to show your dad how much you love him, what would that be?
I would give him a whole bunch of his favorite food and candy.
What is your favorite thing to do with your dad?
We went to Texas.
What is something that your dad is really great at?
My dad is really great at grilling. He makes really good ribs.
If your dad was a superhero, who would he be and why?
I think my dad would be like the Hulk because like he'd be lifting weights a lot.
If you can do anything to show your dad how much you love him, what would that be? Something that your dad is great at.
Fixing things.
What's your favorite thing to do with your dad?
Go shopping.
If you could do anything to show your dad how much you love him, what would you do?
Find something special.
What's your favorite thing to do with your dad?
To go to the park.
If your dad was a superhero, what would he be?
Walking.
Why?
Because he can save the world.
What do you think your dad is great at?
He's great at best cook.
What is your favorite thing to do with your dad?
Go on to the